better than ever now. But like it is like they are fucking evil with this and how deep it runs with it. But it's a blessing with AEW and everything that they're doing. And you know what I want to give, I believe too, and we don't talk about it because everything that happened with us but the Pat Buck situation, I believe because Pat's not dumb. I've always put over Pat. Pat's very intelligent, Pat Buck, with it. I believe Pat Buck chose to leave WWE because he became more aware of things that were going on in the company at a higher level, being in that production, and he chose to walk. I knowing Pat enough, I think that I wouldn't doubt that played a big part, and I think the schedule too definitely was a thing. But I think that he was becoming aware of more of the inner workings of the company and chose to go to a better option, if that makes sense. To his credit, he jumped off the ship before it started sinking.
He was seeing more stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I won't doubt that for a second. And like, you know, and I'm not wrestling, I'm not cleared, I'm not trying to go anywhere to AEW yet or do anything. Will I once things? Absolutely. And I've been very clear. I think that will be like, but I need to make sure I'm of health and able to do what I want to do with this. But they like the Okada stuff and the, you know, the $13.5 million, people, and I've seen it's absurd for any other wrestler, and especially a fan or no good fan is doing it, but the marks, the negative, hateful marks. This is so good for pro wrestling with all of this. And but Tony's a smart man in the sense of business, and but they have this isn't TNA, and they don't have a limited checkbook, right? They are very wealthy people. They have income coming in from multiple fucking huge businesses with this. So they can afford and I don't think the numbers have been public. I don't know how much AEW is profiting or not profiting, but I will say that the Okada is a huge star in Japan, right? If not their biggest star. You don't think that they're going to have merchandising deals, do things. They're probably going to have events that are going to be featured over there featuring him. Like they are going to make more than their money back. Yes. But what Tony is doing is sending a message also, I believe, to the big names in WWE. Hey, you can come work for a better company. You're going to be treated better, and you can work a better schedule. That's more, granted, it depends on what your style is as well. But if you're smart, you could fucking make way better of it on that, which WWE people know how to work and stay over and get over. They learn how to do that. So a lot of them that go, they know how to do that there. If they're smart, they don't have to adjust and just do stupid things because I do think there are some issues within AEW about how people do things and not knowing that other style and knowing that you can like get way more over doing other things. But like I think as long as it's a message from Tony to the big names that they can lure possibly the McIntyres, the Rollins, the Becky Lynch. They can lure more big names over. They could pay them more. They're going to get their money back on these people. But people have been conditioned to think, oh my God, these people are making way more money, too much money now. No, Vince has just been underpaying everybody for so fucking long that you guys think that like, oh, that's just what wrestlers should make. No, like nobody, I've been telling you guys this, nobody's actually getting you their fair value. And when you try to challenge them on it, that's where they have such control over the industry. Before they would just get rid of you or like, fuck, you're not, like, now the option exists and it's more important than ever. Wrestlers need to get as much money within. It's not saying they're not doing $100 million deals and things like that. But like, and I would even say the money's still like that Okada money, great. But it's still probably not even, it could be higher with this. And there's going to be others that do get more with it.
Yes.
These companies know between action figures and merchandising and the events and featuring them. But like an Okada, these people, there's going to be able to do so many things in Japan with their licensing on this. They are going to make that pack fucking so quickly on this with all of it. Like,
they're going to make millions a year.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, but people are like, well, take it. Yeah. And now, granted, I do think, like, yes, they have to production, storytelling. You want to sell out arenas in the States. That is a thing that needs to continue to learn and grow and continue to get better. Right? Absolutely. But what Tony is doing is he's fixing the business of Vince's fuck ups of abusing it on this, but he's doing it in pieces. And like the guy, look, he has his style. It's like Vince. Vince had his style. Oh, I love the big meaty men. Like Tony likes the workers. Like, right? Vince loves shitting on people and penis pumps and fucking and fucking big meaty wrestlers and fucking big lockups and throw offs and beating on your chest, and like Vince fucking likes that. Tony likes a little different thing, but Tony's the boss in that. Yeah, but Tony likes big guys still. Tony uses like big guys still well over there. But I'm saying everybody has an individual preference, but Tony's just adjusted with his vision of what he likes. That's not to say that he won't do other things and like other things with it. Right? Vince, Dan O'Brien, he had him. He wasn't his cup of tea. But like, so AEW has that ability to still, if like they could just like, we can make so much money if we just have a broad style and appeal to all audiences. I think it's very fair. But he's treating people better, from everyone I know, and he's improving the business and the pay of the business, and he's fixing all these WWE corrupt ways, and he's doing it in pieces. And he's not going to be perfect, and there's not going to be things, but he's getting good people over there. And that to me is like that guy, any of the fans and these people that are hating on him, they're fucking losers with this. He's not perfect and things are not, but like this guy is trying to fucking make the wrestling business better that so many others have come before and failed because Vince has fucking overpowered them. Vince has not been able to overpower them because they're fucking wealthier. They were anyways until the TKO, and Vince is out now with all of this. And that, but so it's like there's no reason to hate this. Wrestlers should all be making way more fucking money. Like, how many all our fucking favorites are dead? And they're dead fucking young because of Vince whoring them out and abusing them. All of them. They're all almost fucking gone. Like, how are the fucking like, what the fuck is wrong with you fucking demented pieces of shit? Like, wake the fuck up. Like, this isn't fucking, I'm not bitter of any goddamn fucking thing creatively or anything. Like, I'm a fucking physical actor with all, I'm fucking upset over all the bullshit I dealt with behind the scenes and dropping a multi-million-dollar malpractice suit and all the fucking lies and all the bullshit and all the manipulation and all the fucking fake articles and the fucking suppression and knowing all these things of the abuse of fucking power. And this is why I won't shut the fuck up. So, and I got to a high enough level where I got higher than a lot of people fucking, I got up there with this where I could fucking say stuff that a lot of people wouldn't say stuff with it because I don't give a fuck about my legacy. My legacy will be better for what I'm doing in speaking up to make the business better and raising awareness of the issues that are going on and giving more people fucking courage to speak up. And it's going to keep getting better. So.